so this is going to be Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and as well Gemini Rising. Weekly General Tarot reading February 1st to February 7th, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading with me or taking my tarot classes, you can check out, guys, the description down below. And there you're going to see a link to my website where you can review and purchase either of these things or either of these services. So with that being said, moving to the general tarot reading of Gemini straight away here, the first card that we do have, that is going to be the Two of Cups. Moving next, we do have the Star card. Can you see both? Yes, you can. All right, so we do have these two. Afterwards, that is going to be the Two of Swords, followed by the Seven of Swords, and the last one we do have, that is going to be the King of Cups. Ooh. Well, those who are following me, guys, you know that I like to go general and to cover as much topic as I can, but these cards, they really scream about kind of like a relationship type of thing, you know. It's kind of like they just throw it in your face. We are talking about some kind of an emotional connection that it is yet to unfold, and we can see that into the first two couple of cards. Then it's kind of like a moment of kind of digesting the whole thing around, giving your, giving your conditions and receiving the conditions from the other side. But we're going to get into that when we are as we are running down the cards. So with the first one here that we do have, which is the Two of Cups, obviously that points in between, I can't really say harmony, but it's more like a peace in the interactions in between two people or the society of people. Now, if I have to go completely general with that, and also very, not objectively, but how did I say it in the previous reading? I will use that word concrete with it. So this could mean three things, okay? In terms of your career, this card could mean that the environment within the career that you are working into, the relationship in between you and your colleagues, is going to become very, very healthy. There will be no grudge, there will be no shyness, there will be no pride as well. I mean, everybody is going to work like a well-oiled machine. But what is interesting is what happens in terms of love, right? Because that's the Two of Cups. So in terms of love at the start of the week, should you be single, that is the appearance definitely of somebody that the emotional attachment is going to start growing. Now, growing doesn't mean that you do have it in the back, and I'm going to see that moving forward, for you are yet to have a decision to make, and that person as well. And into an existing relationship here with the Two of Cups, this pretty much this card shows that both of you just going to dive deeper into love, meaning that you're going to just give yourself away to the stream of love that is happening within the relationship itself. No shyness, like I said, no pride, no adjudication as well. It is just you're going to give yourself to the fact that you are just loving each other, and every kind of like a problem that you both had is just going to be on the back seat, at least for the time being, at least for now. So yeah, at the end, what we can summarize here just with this card, it is that there will be some kind of cooperation, either intimate cooperation or either a business cooperation, which is going to be very peaceful and kind of like very, I can't find the word here, you know, I would say it that way, cooperation deprived from obstacles of moving forward. And right after that cooperation come about, regardless if it is intimate or a business cooperation, although I do suspect that for majority of you is going to be intimate, regardless if you are in a relationship or not. Here we do have the star card, and that star card, in terms of the intimate development of the cooperation, kind of speaks that the love starts unfolding itself. And the thing about the star card is that there are no usual obstacles that people see within love, like for example the game of being hard to catch, right, where just for the heck and giggles one makes the other to chase them, and kind of like making themselves being hard to catch. There will be no what is the other word, like no conditions but ultimatums. Everything that it is about to develop with this emotional interaction that you are going to have is to develop according to the ideals of the world, which are going to be your ideals, that everything needs to happen with ease, you know, and the other person ideals as well. Now that is for the time being, and the whole thing that develops at that stage is going to prove itself to be something that you definitely can start looking forward to, and how far it can go. And according to the star card, it could go as far as you drag it to. You know, with that person you may be able to build up a family, children if you are capable to have some, and so on and so forth. I mean, the possibilities for how far the whole interaction stretches to depends on your wishes, your ideals, your standards, and how far you're willing to go with it. Both of you, I mean. In terms of business, the star card more speaks about some kind of a project development, you know, on a very, very early stages here, with a person that you both see each other fit to drag this project forward. And at that point, we are having here with the star card something like a discussions, you know, in terms of what problems may arise into the future, how you would deal with these problems. And that is in generally a moment where you are minimizing the chaos that may ensue if you do mindlessly jump into a business endeavor without thoroughly thinking about the structure of the endeavor itself. And of course, the star card here points that the potential of it fully matches with your expectations. And right after all that is done, okay, and you now have it in the bag, the unfoldment of the love and the structure of the business endeavor or the structure of your career, we do have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords points that at that stage you are going to fall into the word is not lethargy, the word is more like a very peaceful existence. You know, realizing or knowing that whatever happened, there is a way out. Whatever happened, there is a solution to it, because there is always more than one way to look into something. And above everything else, at that stage, what you're going to realize, Gemini, it is that this interaction here you had at the start of the week, you know, this peaceful existence into your working environment, you know, or the person that you are emotionally attached to, they are the reason to bring equilibrium in your life. And therefore, moving on from that stage or from that point forward, before you decide what you are going to do about it, you know, or how you're going to cash in about it, or in generally how you would want to unfold, if we're talking about love here, you would be very cautious with your decision how to, because your main concern is going to be not to disrupt the equilibrium you have. And so you're going to become much more attentive to the minor details of the situation, and as well to the consequences that these decisions may bring to the table here, and not just only you but also everybody that is involved into the situation. So at the end you can reach to the star, which is the manifestation of one's hope, which could be the love, and which could be the success into business. And right after that we do have the Seven of Swords. And it's a bit baffling having this card here, okay? And Seven of Swords, it's the moment where the cards are pretty much on the table. Like I said, we are having here just the formation that it is forming, the thing that starts boil up, but the meal is not ready yet. Okay, the potion, it's not yet boiled up. And so with the Seven of Swords, these are like the final ingredients here. And I will try to give it to you with an example. You know, you talked about this person that you see fit doing business with, about the general concept of the business, right? And you see that you both have a pretty similar concept. You see that you both have pretty similar structure as well, and expectations also. But what is going to be the responsibility of it? You know, which of you takes what responsibility? And these are like with the Seven of Swords, the final negotiations here, where at that stage you pretty much have to stand your ground. And you need to make sure that the enterprise we're talking about here, either a love enterprise or a business enterprise, is something that serves you just as much as serves the other person as well. So while I don't want to encourage anybody to be selfish, here with the Seven of Swords, that is the moment where you do secure your own personal happiness or your own personal success in there. That could be the contract that you are about to sign, okay, or the very final, how can I say, the very final stipulations into the contract that are going to be added before the contract is finally reviewed and probably signed up. That could be the very final, how can I say, honest words that you do have to say in front of your future suitor here that you are developing emotions into, and you say, look, yeah, I like you so much and I really am falling for you, but there are things that I just can't live without. And so, you know, these are the things, you either accept them or you don't. And if you do accept them, that's great, we move forward, you know, but if you don't, then unfortunately things are not going to work out. And that kind of like drawing a line, you know, of how far, how much compromises you can make. And right after, and that will become cumulative, you know, that is not just going to be from your side, but also from the other side as well. And right after that, at the end of the week, that individual that we talked about here at the start of the reading, the other person of the Two of Cups, comes around, finally seeing every card on the table, you know, all aces down, and pretty much there is nothing covered, the whole truth is there, and they know what they sign up for, or they are what they are about to sign up for. They come about and they give you the offer that you are so much waiting. I mean, the definitive offer, saying, yeah, I am ready for it. You know, I'm ready for that business. I'm ready for that relationship. It's just, you know, my emotional pull, it's pretty big. And not just only that, but also King of Cups there, while they are the cup, part of the Court Cups card, right? The King of Cups is the only card there of the court cards that kind of like pays attentions to their logic as well. If we do have a professionalist among the court cards, that is the one. And while they do have emotions, okay, they also kind of like see it fit. And it may sound really bad, but the decision is as much emotional. For example, if it is a relationship, the decision is just as much as they love you, and just as much as they see that relationship it's just gonna benefit them, all right? That there is no other way to say it. And so they are approaching you and they are giving you their own proposition by revisiting or reviewing, you know, your stipulations, your arguments, your demands. And according to Tarot, that offer, there is no need for you to deny it at all. Okay, it's just there is no need to deny it. So, like I said, again, that could be a relationship offer, an offer to bring the relationship to the next level, or a business proposition. So that being said, Gemini, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we shall see each other next time. Until then, bye.